kind Marine officer Fred Clifford is arguing with helpful nurse Miss Chloe Sparrow. Fred tries to kiss Chloe but she pushes him off. Please Chloe, don't leave me.
I'm sorry Fred, but I'm looking for somebody a bit more brave. Somebody who faces his fears head-on, instead of running away.
I am such a person.
I'm sorry, Fred. I just don't feel excited by this relationship anymore.
Chloe leaves. Fred sits still, looking defeated. Moments later, understanding navigator Miss Heather Parker barges in looking flustered. Goodness, Heather. Is everything okay?
I'm afraid not.
What is it? Don't keep me in suspense.
It's an alien. I saw an evil alien attack a bunch of children.
Defenseless children?
Yes, defenseless children.
Bloomin' heck, Heather. We've got to do something.
I agree, but I wouldn't know where to start.
You can start by telling me where this happened.
I was.
Heather fans herself and begins to wheeze. Focus, Heather, focus. Where did it happen?
Island. That's right, island.
Fred springs up and begins to run. Fred rushes along the street, followed by Heather. They take a shortcut through some back gardens, jumping fences along the way. Rob Meadows, a brutal alien, terrorizes two children. Fred, closely followed by Heather, rushes towards Rob, but suddenly stops in his tracks.
What is? What's the matter?
That's not just any old alien, that's Rob Meadows.
Who's Rob Meadows?
Who's Rob Meadows? Who's Rob Meadows? Only the most brutal alien in the universe.
Blinking knickers, Fred. We're going to need some help if we're going to stop the most brutal alien in the universe.
You can say that again.
Blinking knickers, Fred. We're going to need some help if we're going to stop the most brutal alien in the universe.
I'm going to need laser guns. Lots of laser guns. Rob turns and sees Fred and Heather. He grins an evil grin.
You've met?
Yes. It was a long time ago. A young Fred is sitting on a bench inside a bus stop listening to some music on his mobile phone, when suddenly a dark shadow casts over him. He looks up and sees Rob. He takes off his headphones. Would you like some fruit gums? I don't know, you look kind of brutal. Me? No. I'm not brutal. I'm the least brutal alien in the world. Wait, you're an alien? Fred runs away, screaming. You were a coward then, and you are a coward now.
You ran away.
I was a young child. What was I supposed to do? Fred turns to Rob. I may have run away from you then, but I won't run away this time. Fred runs away. He turns back and shouts. I am running away, but I'll be back, with laser guns. I'm not scared of you. You should be. Fred and Heather walk around searching for something. I feel sure I left my laser gun somewhere around here.
Are you sure? It does seem like an odd place to keep deadly laser guns.
You know nothing, Heather Parker.
We've been searching for ages. I really don't think they're here.
Suddenly, Rob appears, holding a pair of laser guns. Looking for something?
Crikey, Fred, he's got your laser guns.
Tell me something I don't already know.
The Earth's circumference at the equator is about 40,075 kilometers.
I know that already.
I'm afraid of dust.
Dude. While Rob is looking at Heather with disgust, Fred lunges forward and grabs his deadly laser guns. He wields them, triumphantly. Prepare to die, you brutal potato. No please. All I did was attack a bunch of children. Chloe enters, unseen by any of the others. I cannot tolerate that kind of behavior. Those children were defenseless. Well, now they have a defender, and that's me. Fred Clifford, defender of innocent children. Don't hurt me. Please, give me one good reason why I shouldn't use these laser guns on you right away. Because Fred, I am your father. Fred looks stunned for a few moments, but then collects himself. No, you're not. Oh well, it had to be worth a try. Rob tries to grab the laser guns, but Fred dodges out of the way. Who's the daddy now? Huh. Huh. Unexpectedly, Rob slumps to the ground.
Did he just faint?
I think so. Well, that's disappointing. I was rather hoping for a more dramatic conclusion, involving my deadly laser guns. Fred crouches over Rob's body.
Be careful, Fred. It could be a trick.
No, it's not a trick. It appears that. It would seem. Rob Meadows is dead. What? Yes, it appears that I scared him to death. Heather claps her hands.
So your laser guns did save the day, after all.
Chloe steps forward.
Is it true? Did you kill the brutal alien?
Chloe, how long have you been? Chloe puts her arm around Fred.
Long enough.
Then you saw it for yourself. I killed Rob Meadows.
Then the children are safe?
It does seem that way. A crowd of vulnerable children enter, looking relieved.
You are their hero.
The children bow to Fred. There is no need to bow to me. I seek no worship. The knowledge that Rob Meadows will never attack children ever again is enough for me.
You are humble as well as brave.
One of the children passes Fred a mystical ring.
I think they want you to have it, as a symbol of their gratitude.
I couldn't possibly. Well, if you insist. Fred takes the ring. Thank you. The children bow their heads once more, and leave. Fred turns to Chloe. Does this mean you want me back?
Oh, Fred, of course I want you back.
Fred smiles for a few seconds, but then looks defiant. Well, you can't have me.
What?
You had no faith in me. You had to see my scare alien to death before you would believe in me. I don't want a lover like that.
But.
Please leave. I want to spend time with the one person who stayed with me through thick and thin, my best friend, Heather. Heather grins.
But. You heard the gentleman. Now be off with you. Skedaddle. Shoo. Fred?
I'm sorry, Chloe, but I think you should skedaddle. Chloe leaves. Heather turns to Fred.
Did you mean that? You know, that I'm your best friend?
Of course you are. The two walk off arm in arm. Suddenly Heather stops.
When I said I'm afraid of dust, you know I was just trying to distract the alien, don't you?